Hello, future educators. I'm truly honored to be here with you today. You represent the next generation of teachers. I'm proud of each and every one of you for making the commitment to having a lifelong impact on the next generation of students. Congratulations on completing your high school career and best wishes to you as you begin your next career, a College of Education student. My name is David Stouffer. I get to be the recruitment coordinator for the University of Missouri St. Louis College of Education. My role today is twofold. First, believe it or not, my first priority today is not to try to convince you to attend UMSL. Don't get me wrong, I want you to come to UMSL. I do not believe you will find a better place where you can get the training you need to become a teacher. Rather, my first priority today is to help convince you to become a teacher. You are embarking on a journey that carries with it the most rewarding career you will find. Where else can you see the results of your hard work in the lives of your students and their families every day? You will work hard, you will be challenged, but you will love it. Second, I want you to come to UMSL. We will learn a lot about our university today, the College of Education, the degree programs we offer, and our advisors who are available to help you. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share both with you today and see you in the classroom in 2025. I'd like to take you back in time. Back in time to the year 1986. I was a senior in college at what was then Southwest Missouri State University. I was about to graduate with the first ever fitness specialist bachelor's degree. In my last and final meeting with my advisor to prepare for graduation, Dr. Perry Miller challenged me to consider sticking around for 2 more semesters to get my teaching certification. I was very close to a physical education certification and can get 2 bachelor's degrees with just 1 more year of college. Let's go back a bit further to the year 1981. I was a senior in high school, believe it or not, and had an assignment to interview a professional in a career of interest. As someone who is interested in a career in education, I decided to interview my rugby coach. This coach was someone I looked up to very much. The coach, who will remain nameless, convinced me not to be a teacher. He hated his job. He said it was the worst mistake of his life to become a teacher. Do not become a teacher, Stouffer. You will regret it. So, in 1986, I told Dr. Miller no. 6 years later, I enrolled at the University of Missouri St. Louis College of Education to get my teaching certification as a physical education teacher. I made a huge mistake, one that I've regretted ever since. Don't get me wrong, I turned out okay. It just took me a little longer to get here. You have a chance to experience what it would like to be a teacher right now. You're here because you want to be a teacher. Please, please, please continue in that pursuit. Do not give up. Stick with it. It'll be the best decision of your life. Mission and vision. What are they? By now, you've been exposed to a mission statement and vision statements. They are great at helping an organization centralize their focus and identify key components of why they exist. You'll see a wide variety of mission statements if you search online. Your school probably has its own mission statement. Look it up. It probably goes something like this. Graduates of insert school name will contribute as productive citizens to our ever-changing global society. Therefore, it is our mission to provide an environment which will inspire students to be lifelong learners and to develop their individual academic, social, aesthetic, and physical potential. Now, there's nothing wrong with this mission statement. I'm sure they worked very hard to create this mission, and it reflects their core beliefs. I've been part of committees who took hours to create mission statements like that. The process is very beneficial, and I'd encourage each of you to be part of something like that in the future. Here is UMSL's mission statement. We transform lives. I can't think of anything better that shares why we exist as an institution. I can't think of anything that better shares the mission of any educator to transform lives. Along with mission comes vision. Now that we know why we exist, what do we do now? Consider this. The University of Missouri St. Louis will be a beacon of hope, a force for good, and a leader in the pursuit of excellence in education, impactful research, and community service. We believe celebrating and appreciating diversity isn't enough. We strive to create a truly inclusive community, one where equity is reality. We recognize individual attributes and respect individual differences, all while firmly asserting that we are better together. We pursue each of these values with the knowledge that there is no perfect endpoint, no top of the mountain. We climb anyway because it's the right thing to do, because we're all in this together, because we are UMSL. That explains better than I ever could who we are. If that is something that speaks to you and you share that commitment to excellence, diversity, passion, inclusion, please come join us. We would love to have you at the University of Missouri St. Louis. Now I want to take some time to let you see firsthand from some of our graduates how UMSL has helped prepare them for a career in education.
I always knew that I wanted to be a teacher.
The best thing about teaching is getting kids excited about learning.
It's about finding a place that will provide the tools that you need.
You should choose UMSL because it's in the heart of St. Louis, provides you with a wealth of opportunities for internships at different schools. You learn from a lot of different people. You learn from your professors, you learn from your classmates.
It was convenient to get to. They worked around my schedule. It was financially responsible.
It's a place where you can be yourself.
From the very beginning, they gave me a lot of experiences to be in the classroom.
They're also solving real issues that we're having in education.
UMSL allowed me to take the classes and tailor my education.
Right after I graduated UMSL, I was able to find a teaching position in the same district that I grew up in.
I actually just hired one of my previous classmates as my assistant principal.
My classmates are some of the best friends I have today.
And those relationships are relationships that I plan to carry throughout my life.
I'll always be grateful to UMSL for giving me the tools to help change people's lives.
You're able to use the tools and the problem solving and the examples that they give you in real world situations. So you really can get those real experiences right here at home.
My name is Elise Hope.
Stephanie Madison.
Paul Hussman.
Miranda Ming.
I'm a first grade teacher.
I'm a school counselor.
I'm a science teacher.
I'm an associate principal, and I chose UMSL.
Since we can't be on campus to show you what UMSL looks like, I'd like to share with you a virtual tour. The website here gives you a chance to see what our admissions department has done to help you visit the campus from the comfort of your own computer screen. This will give you a chance to learn more about UMSL, our great facilities, and history of the University of Missouri St. Louis. Let's check it out.
Founded in 1963, UMSL is a nationally ranked Tier 1 public research university with more than 16,000 students from around the world. We offer undergraduate, graduate, and professional programs through the colleges of arts and sciences, nursing, education, and business. We also have a joint engineering program with Washington University, the School of Social Work, and the Honors College. We are an urban campus whose reach extends into the surrounding communities and across St. Louis. In addition to traditional programs of study, UMSL prides itself on its support for working adults, transfer students, and others seeking an alternative path to a degree.
As you can see, most of our facilities are accessible from the menu on the left. Let's learn more about the UMSL College of Education.
The College of Education on South Campus is conveniently connected to many resources, including the Oasis Education Advising Center, the ED Collabitat, Southside Cafe, Marillac Hall, and the Technology Learning Center. Students have access to computer labs and printing in the TLC, as well as open spaces to collaborate with others throughout the connected buildings. UMSL's College of Education is proud to certify the most teachers in Missouri and provides opportunities for hands-on experience each year, leading up to practicum or student teaching. The university's own Child Development Center also employs many prospective educators, where they can gain more experience working with children.
So that'll give you a brief glimpse into what the University of Missouri St. Louis campus looks like. You can find that very easily on the UMSL website. If you just search for UMSL Virtual Tour on Google, it'll take you right there. Where is the UMSL campus? Well, let's take a look. For some of you that are familiar with St. Louis, I'm sure you've seen this before, but if you're not familiar with St. Louis, here we are. This is Google Earth. I love Google Earth. Here is the greater St. Louis area. Over here is the City Museum. Whoops, let's go this way. The City Museum. Encourage anybody that comes to St. Louis to go check that out. If you go down towards the riverfront, we have the Gateway Arch. We have Busch Stadium, home of the world champion, 11-time world champion St. Louis Cardinals. The Enterprise Center, home of the world champion St. Louis Blues. It's so cool to say that. We have Union Station, great restaurants and shops, the aquarium. And if you scroll out, this is I-70, I-44. You take that up and around and over. Right by Lambert Airport is the University of Missouri, St. Louis. And here's our campus. The north side of campus, this is Natural Bridge Road. The north side is the Millennial Center, the Mark Twain Center, where our athletics are competing. The Millennial Student Center, a lot of great restaurants, the bookstore, meeting rooms, offices. The south side of campus is where the College of Education is located. Marillac Hall is right here. A lot of classrooms and offices there. Zoom in a little bit. The Education Collabitat used to be a library. Now it's a meeting room and a meeting center. We have offices here and classrooms in the administration building, and then more classes here in this part of campus right here. These are community and campus apartments. We have the Pierre Laclede Honors College, and then we have dormitories right here on the south side of campus. So that's a little glimpse to the University of Missouri, St. Louis. So now let's talk about the degree programs that we offer at the University of Missouri, St. Louis. At the undergraduate level, we have 3 degree programs. The one that I'll spend the most time talking to you about today is the Bachelor of Science in Education. This is the traditional teacher certification undergraduate degree program. Our Bachelor of Science in Education offers 2 main emphases, one in elementary education, where you can get certification in special education, teachers of English speakers, teachers of English to speakers of other languages, TESOL, and early childhood with special education. We also offer a Bachelor of Science in Education at the secondary level, which includes middle school and high school, and specific subjects like English, social studies, math, and science, along with electives. You can see that there. Our degree in 3 is a fast track to a 3-year certification process. I'll talk about that a little more in a second. And then I wanted to spend some time talking about the concept called studio schools. Studio schools has revolutionized, in my opinion, and I think you'll see why, the student teaching process. So let's take a look at this video very briefly so you can learn more about our studio schools.
teacher candidates are full members of the staff. They get the full picture. He's even learning how to use the technology. He goes to faculty meetings. So he's getting a feel for all different types of educators, all different teaching styles and philosophies. He's getting the full range of the teaching experience, not only with the students, but also in our team.
So in the old model, I was with one teacher. I only got to see that one teacher's style. With this model, I am able to go to other classes and observe, to collaborate, to help out, and to really gain extra experience or extra insights in different models and styles of teaching.
We used inquiry into my practice and IMP. I was working on pre-brief with my colleague in the history department. I am mathematics education, and I actually gained a lot of insight on class management and creative way to integrate a history lesson into a math lesson or vice versa.
So I had the opportunity to do my IMP, and this was a really great opportunity because I knew that if I could explain my lesson so fully that someone from a completely different discipline can understand what's going to take place in my lesson, that I really understand the lesson and have it laid out in a way that's interpretable to the students.
So the studio school environment has allowed me to tap into all my different backgrounds. I worked with another student teacher last semester on my IMPs, and then I also got a chance to talk to the curriculum director for Hazelwood about the IMP process, and she learned a lot from me, and I learned a lot from her.
I love the way UMSL works their program. They do get totally immersed into the classroom.
Okay. I hope that gives you a better idea about the studio school model. You know, the traditional student teacher philosophy is to take classes for 3.5 years and then student teach your last semester. I spent 6 weeks at one school, 6 weeks at another. When I did my student teaching, I observed the teacher for a couple weeks. We talked a little bit, and when they felt like I was ready, it was my turn to teach. And the teachers that I had would typically leave the room, let me teach, which was actually very beneficial, and they would go do whatever they needed to do. So I was truly the teacher of the room. I had no idea what I was doing, but somehow I made it through. The studio school model is a unique partnership between UMSL and you, the student, and the faculty and the supervisor of the entire school. Classroom teachers, department chairs, administrators all share responsibility with you to help you have the best experience possible. When you complete your degree with UMSL and the studio school model, you will be ready for the classroom. Now, you're here because you're part of a Pathways to Teaching program at your high school. With that comes your eligibility to receive advanced or dual credit. You start college with college credit. With enough college credit through either ACP courses or AP courses, you could receive your bachelor's degree and teaching certification with UMSL in 3 years. Our Degree in 3 program is uniquely designed with that in mind. The program is specifically designed as part of our elementary certification program. So you need your bachelor's degree. You need to take the courses year-round or traditional 2-semester format. You can keep appropriate work assignments for practicum sites. It works well with the Honors College, and you can utilize your advanced credit. If you'd like more information about the Degree in 3 program, please feel free to contact me. I'd be happy to get you in touch with our Degree in 3 director. UMSL has 2 non-certification education degrees. Some people want to be an educator. They just don't look at the classroom environment to be something that they're interested in. First, the Bachelor of Science in Education Studies degree allows you the opportunity to work in these areas: early childhood, youth development, park museum, exercise science. You can actually individualize your own program to focus on a specific career track. If you want to work as an educator, but the idea of being an educator in a classroom is not something you're interested in, then this degree could be right for you. Coursework builds around your interests with a unique mix of education, management, and content, including significant courses from across the university, such as arts and sciences, social work, and business. Next, our newest degree program, the Bachelor of Science in Sports Management. This is a 120-hour degree course of preparation for a variety of sports-related careers with 5 industry focuses: coaching, athletic director, facilities management, PR and media relations, and sports management, such as analyst, historian, and scout. Now, don't get me wrong. This doesn't mean that you can be Dak Prescott's agent and get 10% of his recent signing for $160 million. That's a whole different ballgame. But this does give you a bachelor's degree to give you a first step toward getting into the sports industry in sort of a management type of capacity. Our academic advisors, Shakina White, Ellen Duncan, Princess Davis, are ready to meet with you. You can reach out to me anytime. Here's my contact information. Just send me an email at dastouffer@umsl.edu, and I'd be happy to talk to you anytime. We can do that virtually. We can do that by phone. We can correspond via email, and I'll make sure to put you in touch with the right advisor to help you specifically for the program that you're interested in. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn more about the University of Missouri St. Louis College of Education. Thank you, more importantly, for choosing to be a teacher. You will make a difference in the lives of others and get paid for it. I'm proud to call each and one of you a fellow educator. You'll make a difference in the lives of others and you won't regret it. I wish you the very best in your career. Thank you for your time and congratulations.